So I got this question on my YouTube channel, and so I wanted to try to address it. It says, I won't keep harping on this as I don't want to harass you over this issue, so this will be my last statement on the subject. But the poster you referenced at the start of the video is correct, and this is regarding my video I just did on Greenland. What Trump is proposing is 100% part of the New World agenda. The New World Order is predicated on unifying the countries of the world into a single super government, i.e., global communism. Merging Canada, Greenland, and the U.S. is part and parcel of that unification process. If it happens, it's basically step one in a potential falling domino scenario in which entire regions of the globe will become a single unit, making it easier for the globalists to control. Trump isn't even in office, yet he's already trying to merge entire countries, and that's not globalist. So no, I think that what Trump is doing, though, can appear that way to people because it seems like he's trying to merge all these countries. The thing is with Greenland, okay? Denmark has claimed it. And Trump's trying to say, then prove it. Prove you bought the land. They just claimed it. What's important to know about Greenland is the people that originally inhabited it came from Canada. So, and the reason I bring up Trump's genealogy, even though that means very little to us in America because we don't operate under kings, the rest of the world does operate under kings. They could easily just write off some American president. Who do they think they are? Well, they can't do that with Trump because he's royalty on both sides of his family. His mother's side with the MacLeod clan of Scotland, okay? And then you have the Denmark. I mean, that article that I referenced the other day about Trump's genealogy, I had misspoke. That was not done by Norway. It was done by Iceland. And it said in that article that every native Icelander is small part related to Trump. So he has more influence than any other president we've had. Because they can't just write him off as a stupid American president. No, he's royalty. Even though we don't look upon that, the rest of the kings of the world do. Like everybody that wants to talk about like Revelations and the 10 kingdoms, yeah, those are all the 10 kingdoms that have the kings over them. And so Greenland is being claimed by Denmark. But they never bought the land. So Trump's saying, where's the deed? Because Trump's saying that Greenland, it's in our national security interest to be under our control. Because he said there's ships out in the sea there, China and Russia, eyeballing it. And when it comes to, to me, I would rather Greenland fall under America. Because every other country has fallen prey to the globalists. Most especially all these kings. So in Marguerite II, who was on the throne for Denmark, she gave up her throneship to, I think it was her son, Frederick X, in 2023. Okay, Denmark claims that they control Greenland, but they don't do anything for the 45,000 people that live there. So Frederick X is on the throne of Denmark now. Marguerite II, though, when that Iceland article was done on Trump's genealogy, he's related to Marguerite II. It goes. So many of these kings, he has influence. So even he's trying to pull everything away from the globalists. And the globalists are your kingships. Because they've all fallen under this globalist control. And what they want more than anything is the rare earth metals that is in Greenland. So, there's a reason this is so... they take us into these wars and want to take over countries is because they want the earth metals that country, the gems it possesses. So Trump had said, he's said many times that, we're standing on liquid gold. But the environmentalists in America say, no, we can't drill. Like, they do everything. The environmentalists, the globalists, they do everything they can to stick it to Americans. Because so they don't let us drill when we have plenty of oil here in America. But instead, then we have to buy it from the Middle East. That's all to screw Americans over. It totally is, because they hate Americans. And many of those hateful Americans are in our government, or have been our presidents. Not all, but definitely that shadow government is people that hate America. So when it comes to China and Russia and the U.S., no, I want the U.S. to control Greenland. So, and Trump's not saying he's just trying to go and take these people over or these countries over. He's trying to say, show us that the land belongs to you. Because that's just one step. If globalists get a hold of that, it'll be one step closer to getting a hold of America. And America is the last country to fall. So Trump's trying to pull any of these places that are in our best interest. And we have a base in Greenland too. So he said that Don Jr. was just there in the last 24 hours, and there's the people that do live there, and there's only 45,000. They were wearing MAGA hats. They know they're being surrounded. They're in danger, actually. They're in danger because those the biggest countries, China, Russia, and America, have all been eyeballing Greenland. I don't want it in China or Russia's hands. I would feel much better at being under America. But the globalists, they don't want it in America's hands because America is the last country to fall. If America falls, the world falls. So, no, we need Greenland under our jurisdiction. It says here regarding Greenland, through part of the continent of North America, Greenland has been politically and culturally associated with Europe, specifically Norway and Denmark, the colonial powers, for more than a millennium, beginning in 986. Greenland has been inhabited at intervals over at least the last 4,500 years by the circumpolar peoples. These would be considered indigenous people, whose forebears migrated there from what is now known as Canada. Norsemen settled the uninhabited southern part of Greenland beginning in the 10th century, having previously settled Iceland. And the 13th century saw the arrival of the Inuit, and that's another group of indigenous people. So all these things I mentioned, Iceland, Norway, Denmark, Trump's royalty in all these countries. So he has more influence than people realize. In the early 17th century, Dano-Norwegian explorers reached Greenland again. When Denmark and Norway separated in 1814, Greenland was transferred to the Danish crown and was fully integrated in the Danish state in 1953 under the Constitution of Denmark. Which made the people in Greenland citizens of Denmark. In the 1979 Greenlandic Home Rule referendum, Denmark granted home rule to Greenland. So that doesn't mean anything. That's why Trump is saying, yeah, when did you buy it? Where's the deed? Because what Greenland is rich in is rare earth metals. We don't want that in the hands of globalists. This is the king now of Denmark. So all these kings are part of the problem. To combat that problem, you need somebody that comes from a lineage of kings. So even though it may look like Trump's just trying to merge everything, no, he's trying to pull away from the globalists what they have taken over, and he's trying to combat the kings of the world from taking the citizens into an even more control system.